Hey, everybody. Welcome to, boy, that escalated quickly, broadcast. I'm your host with the most that likes, I'm going to put something interesting on it this time. Garlic and grated cheese on his toast. Hero 77 here, along with Sandy Diva and Splatter 420 to follow soon. Um, we were having some technical difficulties, so I had to leave the stage and come back. But hey, we're here now, and just in time is Splatter 420.
Hug. Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
yes.
Okay, that took forever. A stupid verification to get to Facebook just to get the code to come here.
Well, up, dog's barking.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't say anything to you, Stinky, but I was busy back here, and I didn't see your comment till just now. So
What comment? Oh,
yeah, I
Noel.
was saying hey.
Hi,
Yeah,
Noel.
most stinky.
yeah.
You can
Okay.
just
Um,
call her Noel, Hebrew.
well, I
Noel.
know, but
Stinky's easier.
yeah, it is. I
I
mean,
agree.
just listen to how I say Noel. See, I say it all weird, but if I say stinky, then see, I can pronunciate it better.
Yeah, but that sounded weird too that time.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I need more algorithm.
Uh-huh.
That guy, he cracks me up. So what's going on, Splatter 420?
Not much. Not much at all.
Do you know?
All these shows, I don't get a chance to do anything. I go to the store and get some pop and stuff, but I never have a chance.
I know, man. You're gonna end up like a crusty old man wearing uh, tissue boxes on your feet, peeing in the mason jars.
Yeah.
You
Or
know?
I was gonna have to like say fucking go do what I have to do and come back and deal with whatever is left.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah. If it were me, I would go for option A. I kind of would like to see what it's like to live as a hermit. You know.
Sure. I don't think so. Wouldn't last long.
But I'll tell you what though, for real. I'm joking around, but
The one time you live under one bridge, you'll be done.
what are you talking about? Oh, a hermit? Yeah,
Yeah.
if I was a hermit, probably. I would be like that hot pepper chili song. I
Oh
mean,
yeah. Yeah, you'd miss hot running
that's it.
water. You'd miss a warm bed and a blanket. You'd miss a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah. But do you know what though? There was one time though where I lived my life as a hermit. And and it wasn't half bad except, you know, I got cabin fever and I had to get out. I'm like, screw this, I gotta get out. But now, see, that was back in my, I guess, 30s or whatever. But now it's like I don't want to get out unless I have to get out. And that's
Yeah.
pretty much, the end of it.
Yeah, I hear that. That's me.
Hey, guys, in between the fireworks, I just want to let you know I'm muted because there's fireworks, and just in case there's fireworks and I'm muted, I advised against this, but I can't
What?
control people. So I'm muting because there's fireworks.
Can't hear it, Sandy.
Well, they stopped. They're right outside my window. People
Well,
right
maybe you
outside
can
my
hear.
window are setting off fireworks. So
Yeah, we can't hear it. I can't hear it.
because they've stopped. That's why I'm muted. Hebrew, did you hear the fireworks a few minutes ago? There's one.
Yep.
There's one. They're right outside my window, so I'm muting.
Oh, I heard a couple that time. Yeah, but it's not that big of a deal.
That they're only
Oh
setting off
no,
one.
it
Sometimes
was
they set off one at a time, and then they'll also set off like 50 at once. It gets really
Oh,
loud.
like that.
Hello,
yeah,
everybody.
Like
yeah,
that
I'm
right
hearing it
there.
now.
Make sure this mic works.
Whoops.
What's happened?
So why? Okay, that's supposed to be for. Oh boy. Sorry
For
about
who?
that, guys. Am I cutting out?
I don't know.
No,
Huh?
no,
He's panicking.
no.
Did Did you say splatter? That was hilarious.
The way you said it. Am I
Okay,
cutting
so what
out?
Sandy was saying.
He's panicking.
Well, you don't understand. It was earlier. I was cutting out fairly good, you know. Hey, we got go kart Bob in here. We got Noel in here. We got. See, I said it right that time. Didn't feel weird. It came out naturally.
Yeah.
Uh,
For me,
we
it'd be
got Al
Nicole.
Gore.
I always want to call her Nicole for some reason.
I like Nicole. She's pretty cool. We had a couple Nicoles. I think there was one Nicole that used to watch the show quite often.
Dog shit.
What was her name? Nicole. How do I not remember this? She used to watch it all the time. But she wasn't in the chat. A lot of times she would watch the show after the fact.
Oh, that would suck.
But she would leave comments on the show all the time.
After the fact?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just weird.
I mean, it's probably because of her schedule. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah, I guess if you can't, you can't. Yeah, I understand. I just think it's weird still. Like, I mean, I've tried to watch a show after, and it drives me nuts 'cause I want to comment. And like, oh shit, it's not live anymore. I can't comment.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's I get
You can
too
comment
anxious.
in the comments.
Yeah, I know, but it's not the same as when it's live. Where you want to
Yeah,
contribute.
where you can interact. Yeah,
Yeah, it bugs me.
I got you. But what the heck was her name? Nicole
Kidman.
Ackerman. That's it. Nicole Ackerman. Do you guys remember Nicole Ackerman?
Of course.
Okay, cool. I was thinking I was losing my mind there for a second.
You have to have one to lose it.
But yeah, she would watch the show after the fact, or sometimes she would be at the very beginning, like, or not at the beginning, but before we would go live, and she would leave a comment. So I don't know if she maybe been working between that time and time the show was off. I guess I don't know, something like that.
I don't know.
But I do have a serious matter to attend to,
Meander?
and that
Huh?
what did you say?
I said you have a serious meander.
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 No, but seriously though, I have a serious meander.
Yeah, there
I
you
have a
go.
serious matter to. I have a serious matter to attend to because
I made it less serious.
if I've always said that if I make a mistake or I do something wrong, I hold myself accountable to my actions. And I wasn't going to respond at first, but then what Sandy said on her stream last night made me kind of think it's my responsibility as a professional, not a professional streamer, but a professional person, I guess. I mean, like professionally, from one professional to another professional, meaning that I'm not a professional in anything, but meaning like in the business, in a community. I don't know how to say this. I'm losing my my words here, but I think you guys know what I'm talking about.
Yes. And again, I advised against this, but I can't control other people.
Now that this video is about 20 something minutes long, so
Whoa.
what we'll do is we'll take little breaks in between, and then we could talk about certain parts. Like you guys say stop the video, and I'll just stop it. You know what I mean? Like pause it. If you got
Okay.
like something to say about, yeah. So, you guys ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Okay. And I think I explained very well in the video why I must do this. Like,
You feel this
anyway,
way.
here it is.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Well,
Why am I making a recording? You might ask yourselves. Instead of just,
You're not
wait.
presenting. We can hear it. We
I'm
can't see it.
trying. Hold on.
was that
Let
the
me,
video? I guess it must have been.
hold
He
on.
sounds the same on video as he does in real
Let
life.
me
That's
edit
amazing.
Hello,
live.
chat. I can't see you.
Why
Hello.
are you making a
Oh,
recording?
there he is.
Show went.
Star
Hold
Wars.
on. Okay.
Outer space is fake.
Can
Oh
you
yeah,
hear
my
it,
shirt. Thanks for noticing.
Splatter? If
What?
he was playing it, could you hear it?
Yeah, let's see if you guys.
I could.
It's not
I
not
could hear
now.
it. No, not now. But you were talking over it. I just didn't make sure you could hear it. Again, I advised against this. Just putting this out there.
Let's
Seems like the
It,
fireworks
start
may
at the
have
beginning.
stopped.
there
We'll
we
start
go.
at the beginning. So, the premise of the show was supposed to be a flat Earth discussion. It wasn't meant to be a debate of any kind. It wasn't meant to undermine any beliefs or any opinions or anything that people might have concerning flat Earth. It was meant to be sort of an educational thing. I thought it would be interesting, and I thought that I would learn some new things that I didn't know. Um, the moral of the entire story is that I should have just stayed in my own lane instead of trying some. I was trying something new and different. I wanted to, we're always talking, having this discussion either backstage or on the show. And I told Splatter, I said we will have a a discussion of it someday on the show. And so Sandy invited Boston Ray. I know I said at the beginning I wasn't going to mention names, but at this point uh, it would be a little, um, it would be a little nonsensical, I guess is the word I'm looking for. So let's start at the beginning. So I thought I would do a flat earth show. Sandy invited Boston Ray on. And I can tell you right now, from the very start, before we even went live, um, the backstage talk, I I won't mention any names in this one, um, but the backstage talk, the minute that he got backstage, he was on the offensive or defensive, I guess,
No, offensive.
and putting his narcissistic Offensive. Okay, behavior on yeah.
Mm-hmm.
full display when he was bad mouthing somebody of whom I will not mention names,
Pause.
and he Okay, was
Mm-hmm.
trying to.
Okay.
Just to be clear, it's not like I'm bad mouthing anybody. But I'm just correcting you. You were correct the first time. Offensive. Defensive is, you know, he was going full force instead of like, defend. He wasn't defending his position. He was saying you're going to see that we're right. So that's offensive, not defensive. I was just correcting you.
Okay, yeah, no, I
Again,
think I
stating facts, not blaming anybody. Sorry.
Oh, it's no. I knew when I first heard when I heard me say that. I'm like, oh man, I messed up there. Yeah, that's that's on me. But um,
On you is playing this whole thing. I don't think this is a good idea. But anyway, go on.
I just feel like the message, like here, just well, here, let me just play it.
I understand you need to do this. I just don't think it's a good idea. So I understand
I got
that you need to do this, but I advise against it. That's all. Go on.
You're saying he's really against this. How many times you said it?
Probably not
you. Uh oh.
purposefully
On
Oh,
purpose.
hold on.
but uh, direct Sandy, you know,
Globe Tart. I can't stand Globe Tart.
I don't know how to articulate my words here, but anyway, he was saying, don't put this guy on the show. He's a psyop and this and that. I don't. Psyop was not his exact words, but that was the vibe backstage before the show even started. That was the whole vibe, and I knew then I was in trouble. I knew it right from the beginning. The narcissistic attitude had set in. And then because he was a guest on my show, I accommodated him very nicely, I think, and allowed him on my show. Again, he was a guest on my show. Um, accommodate him by allowing him to play the flat earth anthem, he called it. So immediately my show wasn't Shifty Sunday. It didn't start with its usual intro, the Shifty Sunday intro. So that was immediate. And then we got immediately into the discussion, which I wanted to sort of ease into it. I wanted to sort of put the toes in the water, so to speak, first. But we got immediately into the discussion. And then it got to the point where he was showing me a video. He showed the video. And honestly, that video looked like one propaganda piece. It was flat earthers, it was AI, flat earthers saying how stupid everyone is, what dumb idiots they are to believe in round earth. So immediately forcing their opinions onto others. It seemed like to me
Beliefs.
it was
Oh,
a more or less a flat earth recruiting video. And here's where things kind of went downhill from there. There was a small fire, as I mentioned.
Idiot.
My neighbor here, this wall is a connecting wall which leads to my neighbor. The smoke alarm went off. I heard the smoke alarm. I went over to check, see, make sure everyone was all right. Um, but at that point, consa, what do you call it when it's a, what's it called? Coincidence, I guess. Coincidentally, since we're experiencing a heat wave, apparently all the circuit boards went off because we're all running our air conditioning. There's such a thing as like brownouts or power outages or whatever, and we temporarily lost power. And of course, the internet's connected to the power, computers connected to the power. So on my phone, I got into StreamYard and was like, well, shit, I might as well go ahead and shut this down because it's going to take me forever to get back on and to reboot. So that was part of the reason for shutting down the stream. The other part was, as Sandy had mentioned, the immediate intimidation factor. I wasn't getting a word in edgewise. I guess I did there at the very beginning. But because of my lack of knowledge, and this was the whole point of the show, was that I could gain knowledge of the thinkings of flat earthers. And I panicked. I didn't know what to do. So I went ahead and set the stream to private. And I thought, well, what's the point of setting it to private if everyone knows it's set to private? So I went ahead and deleted it without even thinking twice that somebody might want to share on their channel. At the time, I wasn't thinking professionally or unprofessionally, and I guess that was unprofessional. And if it was, I'm sorry. I apologize for that. What I do not, and I will not apologize for, is not being able to hand over the video. It's deleted. Once it's deleted on YouTube, it's deleted forever. I checked with StreamYard, and when I went to click on the icon, the three dots, where you can see the video, that was taken down too. Now, I did not mean to do that. That was just a consequence, I guess, of deleting it off of YouTube. I don't know how most of this stuff works. I've been doing this for years, and still I can't make Photoshop images correctly. I can't. My intros and outros are all just kind of random pictures and stuff. But anyway, my point is that you could see the narcissistic behavior before there was any comments in Sandy's chat, in which Sandy has already covered the chat. She's already talked about the and one thing I will say is that it was unprofessional to do that, and for that I apologize. I think I've already said that.
Pause.
But I do want to thank Sandy for.
Okay.
That wasn't on my channel, so it's okay.
What wasn't on your channel?
What you're talking about? That wasn't on my channel.
His comments?
Yeah, originally your original comments were on Rye Russ's post.
No, I'm talking about before that. Before that, they Boston got in your chat and was saying all kinds of mean shit.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Okay, I thought that was after. Okay, I got you.
That was.
I was confused. I thought that came after. I didn't realize it came before. It's fine. It's okay.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
I was sticking up for me, not because she didn't stick up for me because she thought I was right. She stood up for me because I was being bullied, intimidated, harassed, simply because he couldn't put the video up on his channel. Well, I'm sorry. I deleted it. It's something that I would never normally do. And as far as lying about the situation goes, why would I?
Go back and pause because I don't know anything Splatter just said. Splatter, you have to pause first. We can't hear you.
Oh, I'm just thinking Bob in the chat here. He tell him to calm down. Like he's just doing everything. He's turning everything around. Like exactly what happens when flat earthers try to talk to Globers. They all freak out and deny everything. He's turning everything around on flat earthers.
I wouldn't even worry
No,
about that. That's not
it's
what we're talking about right now. Just ignore the
it's
chat.
wow.
I want to get through this.
Even well, yeah, I understand. Even Jackie's backing me up. Did you see that in the chat?
Happy
Oh yeah.
birthday, Jackie. No, I can't see the chat. Happy
Oh
birthday,
yeah.
Jackie.
Happy birthday, by the way.
It's Jackie's birthday. Oh, happy
It's
birthday, Jackie.
Yeah.
well, it's
We
Jackie's
posted
birthday now, and it'll be Jackie's birthday in 2 hours for me. 'Cause she's born on the 4th, and it's still the 3rd for me. She gets a long
born
birthday.
on the 4th of July. Yeah. That's awesome. And that was a cool movie too. I like that movie. Born on the 4th of July.
That's a fact, Bob. There is no curve.
Oh my God! Please stop. That's not
Oh,
the point.
hey.
I'm sorry.
Both
This
This
of you.
isn't
drives me nuts.
Both, please stop.
that's not what this is about, guys. Don't
No, I know. I know. I'll be quiet now. But see, there he goes again.
Okay, not the point.
okay, let's yeah.
This is being a little
About
cockroach.
anything.
Oh my gosh,
I'm pretty
Splatter.
open to as to who I am.
What now? You know what? I'm gonna wind
Splatter
it
was
back a
saying
little
more
bit.
stuff even. Yeah, just rewind it a little bit. Splatter was saying stuff again. I was saying Splatter. I don't care. Don't look at the chat. Don't look at it.
Yeah, ignore it. I mean, I'm not saying like we should totally ignore chat. I'm saying just for this, so we can get through this video right now.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Like I did say, my title was the beginning angry, so I
Yeah, no, I get it. But let's just focus on this right now, and then we'll,
yes.
you know. Okay, thanks, man.
My point is that you could see the narcissistic behavior before there was any comments in Sandy's chat, in which Sandy has already covered the chat. She's already talked about the and one thing I will say is that it was unprofessional to do that, and for that I apologize. I think I've already said that.
Yep.
But I do want to thank Sandy for sticking up for me. Not because she didn't stick up for me because she thought I was right. She stood up for me because I was being bullied, intimidated, harassed, simply because he couldn't put the video up on his channel. Well, I'm sorry. I deleted it. It's something that I would never normally do. And as far as lying about the situation goes, why would I lie about anything? I'm pretty open as to who I am. I've talked about stuff in my live streams and videos that most people would get canceled for.
Oh no,
I've
you're
talked
not a
about
liar.
prostitution, drug use, traffic violations, the DUI I got 20 years ago. I've openly talked about all of this stuff, and yet I'm going to lie about this one incident to save face. I don't have a face. I have like 1,400 something subscribers. That's it. And it took me a long time to get those. Like it wasn't instant. I didn't upload a video and instantly had 1,000 subscribers. That was a few years of hard work doing the videos, doing the live streams and stuff like that. Now, I'm not going to sit here and deny that. Did I have help along the way? Sure, I promoted my channels on other people's channels. There's been videos that they've showed on their channel, and that got me some subs. not 1,000, not 400, maybe like 30 or 40, maybe less. So the point is, I don't have a big channel. But the other point I think I wanted to make is I wanted to make it clear that that stuff did happen to me. It was unfortunate. And I had planned on trying it again. The other thing I wanted to do as far as trying it again is.
Well, you should.
Oh, and by the way, Sandy was right. We could have recreated that whole thing. We could have done the whole thing right down to the video that you were showing, that in my opinion was strictly by the way, there was no proof in that video. There was no proof of anything. It seemed to me more or less like, if you don't believe in flat earth, you're stupid. It was more or less like a recruiting video for flat earthers.
No, you're being
Or I
argumentative.
mean, for people that openly mocked flat earth. So they were openly mocking, I guess, round earth?
Globe.
I don't
Spherical.
had come to a stop.
Oh wow.
The minute those guys
Right.
got on Sandy's channel, and if you look, I don't respond at all to any of those comments on her stream. I responded later to the comments that he was making on the post. But Sandy did a very good job of explaining beautifully.
Yeah.
I guess if you want to call it my side of the story. And she even, like, she said some things that's true. Like my matter of thinking. I think more slowly because it takes me a little bit to process a thought. I don't just say the first thing that comes in my head. I have to sit there and process it before I actually say it. So yeah, it takes a few seconds, and I'll pause in between sometimes, and that makes people think, I guess, that I'm done talking. But really what I'm doing is I'm processing, and I'm not using this as an excuse, although I guess it kind of is an excuse. But I have ADHD. I have very bad memory. I have bipolar disorder. And so I guess if there was any kind of excuse, a lot of that factors into it. And it's the reason why I have slow thought process. When I was a child, I was in special ed through most of my school experience. The only time, I think, kindergarten to first grade, I was at Catholic school. But that's neither the point, and neither should I be using as an excuse. It's certainly not an excuse for what I did, but it's part of the reason why I think the way I do. And also, I'm not as smart as a lot of you are. So I do have to articulate my thoughts a little bit differently. But we're 17 minutes into this live stream without actually being live. I hope that this is a satisfying explanation. It's the most that I can give you. I want to apologize to my audience. I want to apologize to Splatter. I want to apologize to Jose. And most importantly, I want to apologize to Sandy. I did not go into this with intentions of making anybody look the fool. I've made myself look the fool, but that's nothing new. I've openly mocked myself in most of my videos. most of my videos, if you've seen them, have absolutely nothing to do with the Mandela effect whatsoever. And so they're more of an entertainment type of thing. Like I said, I don't have a whole lot of subs. I have 1,400 something subs, and a lot of those I got through, I guess you would call it mainstream people who don't necessarily believe in the Mandela effect and who aren't part of that, that whole thing. A lot of them I got during my time when I was making the AI voice over videos of Trump and Joe Rogan and, just different celebrities and stuff. A lot of them came over to my channel for that, for entertainment purposes only. So a lot of the videos that I do is mostly for entertainment purposes. But I do informative videos too, or live streams, I should say. Anyway, that concludes this explanation. I've shared my side of the story. And again, I'd like to thank Sandy for sticking up for me. I really appreciate that. And I'm man enough to admit when I've done something wrong, and that was wrong of me to take down the stream and delete it. That was unprofessional on my part, so I do apologize for that. Anyway, 20 minutes in, ladies and gentlemen, I am done. I've made my point. I do not need to talk about this any further. I do not care if there are any comments from either side. I will not respond to them.
I meant their side, like
I care about your comments. If you
the other,
guys are commenting on this video, then cool. That's cool. I'll respond to that. But as far as the situation goes, it's over. It's done. There's nothing further I could do to rectify the situation.
Fuck off, Bob.
So, enjoy our live stream. Really. Thank you.
Okay. I do believe that's it. So.
Oh, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Oh no! That wasn't my intention. My intention wasn't to, what do you call it? Come down on somebody, or put them down or anything like that. I just spoke the truth to what happened, the situation and all that, and that's it.
And no one ever accused you of lying that I know of. Like, why would you lie about anything? You have no reason to.
Well, he did. He did.
They accused him of lying about the fire.
Oh, the fire thing. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah. But
yeah, that's just something. You just ignore it, like whatever. Yeah.
I mean, I felt like everyone else was speaking for me, and I needed to go ahead and address the situation from my point of view.
Well, of course, not everybody knows. No one's in your head. They don't know what you're thinking exactly.
I know, man, but
you have to speak for yourself when it comes to everything,
right?
Unless you have a secretary appointed and knows exactly what to say, and he gave her a list. I don't know. You know what I mean.
That'd be so cool, man. If I had something like that. She's got to type 180 words per minute. Even though I don't know why I thought that was so funny. Okay, let's move on.
All right, Noel. Noel's defending me in the chat. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, people are defending you. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I don't do anything wrong.
I don't understand.
I'm not perfect. No, that came out wrong. You know what I mean?
I know
I
Go-Kart
try not
Bob.
to do anything or say anything wrong. There we go.
Look, I know Go-Kart Bob
Yeah,
jokes around a lot, and sometimes he takes it too far.
he does.
And
He doesn't know when to shut up.
but at the same time, Splatter, you need to learn self-control, man.
Yes, I know. I am lacking on
And
it sometimes. I agree. I'm not going to deny that.
I get it. I get it that you're passionate about that, and I respect that. I do. Trust me. But
Well, yeah, I got to.
sometimes just like I did with you know who when they
I
were
got
leaving,
proof coming out
huh?
my yin yang. All you do is come and
Yep.
look at it. That's all
Yep.
I ever say.
There you go. Just let them bounce
It's on
off.
my Facebook.
Just let that bounce off you like water on the duck's back, man. That'll be all right. We all believe you. We have faith in you. Speaking of which, I do know, you've been sick for a little bit here, and I'm hoping you get completely better, man. We're pulling for you. We really are. I heard him go kart. Oh boy, I thought this was over. Okay. No, I heard him. You got to understand go kart. He gets real passionate about these things, and when you say stuff like that to someone, especially someone who's, I'm not going to say sensitive. You're not sensitive. I get that. But I'm saying like sensitive to that topic. And you're pushing his buttons when you do that. So why do you do that? I mean, I know why you do it. He does it to get your goat. You know what I mean? Like that's why you're doing it, man. And believe me, I can appreciate some goat getting here and there. I've done that to people myself from time to time. But it stirs the shit pot, and then like when we're doing the broadcast, it distracts him from being in the here and now and trying to focus on the show.
Yeah, and Bob is so full of shit. Excuse me, language, but he is.
Oh boy.
Like I
What the
said.
Okay, I dropped the mic to you, Sandy.
No, you're right. It
you be
distracts him and
you be
interrupts
the
the show.
referee.
No, that's the thing. It's distracting and it interrupts the show because we can't stop him because we can't control people.
Yeah, I know. I can block him though. I guess I
Right.
could do that.
You could.
I don't
Right.
want to. That's the last resort, But you just leave me alone. That'd be okay. And I don't, what question has he asked me that I never answered? What's he? You see what I mean by the BS? Like what's he talking about?
It's
Do you
BS
guys want
to
to be
him. It's the
alone?
same. Oh, wait, stop. No. It's the same thing that I said to Jose today. You can't tell people what to believe, and you're trying to tell people what to believe by saying that. Both of you. You're never going to agree, so just stop talking about it. I don't get it.
Yeah, I try.
No, you
But
don't, because you could just ignore him.
yeah, well, that's true. But he could just shut up too, right?
Right. That's why I said you're both wrong in that sense. He's doing it to push your buttons, and you're not ignoring it like you're supposed to.
I know. Well, it's hard to sometimes. He makes it hard.
Sorry,
I'm not gonna.
that
I'm not
was
gonna get rude,
childish of
people.
me to laugh, but he uh he does what now?
What?
sorry, Splatter.
What happened? I missed something.
No, he said he makes it hard.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not in the mood for comedy at the moment. Like,
Oh, I'm sorry, bud. No, look,
no, he just pisses me off.
I get it. Do you need a timeout? Do you need like
Well, time
go
him
out
out,
and come
not
back?
me.
Not time out. No, that's not what he meant. He meant
No,
you need a minute.
I meant like a minute. Take a breath. Just
That's what he meant.
Oh, I know.
yeah. It's gonna be all right, man. It will. Trust me, I promise you. Let's. I'll tell you what. You got any videos or anything to present to get our mind off of this?
I do.
Cool.
I gotta go get
But I
them.
hate.
I did save stuff for your channel.
Look it up, idiot. I'm sorry, but there he goes again. Fuck.
And there you go again.
Yeah, well,
Ignore him. He can look it up all he wants. He has looked it up, Splatter.
he obviously
Disagrees.
hasn't. He wouldn't be asking the same questions over and over again.
That's because he disagrees with you, Splatter. I'm sure he's looked it up. He disagrees.
No, he hasn't.
It's the same thing I told Jose. Same thing, Splatter. It's the same thing.
He's
It's the
an
same
idiot.
thing. It is the same thing, though. You have to understand it is the same thing.
What do you mean? What's the same thing? Same thing as
That
what?
you guys disagree. You're never going to agree. He probably looked it up and he just disagrees.
No, I don't think he's ever looked it up.
Either way, he's always going to disagree. I mean, you're like, you guys are like the unstoppable force and the unmovable object. You see what I'm saying? Like, I hope I said that right because I messed that up last time.
Fuck off, LJ.
Oh my God.
Well, everyone's
Splatter.
picking on me in the chat here. I mean, like, come on, give it a break.
Okay.
Okay, do you have something?
I have to get it. I was in the middle of
Sorry,
working
I'm
on my
not-
thumbnail.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the like. It's a nervous laughter. Like, I feel like the show is falling apart again, and I
I'm
kind of like
sorry.
the.
I'm sorry. I think he's on my
It's
side
okay.
at least.
Don't be sorry. Just
Just calm down. I know.
yeah. Just learn to, like I said, water off the duck's back, right?
Yeah, I know. I know.
And before you say anything, yeah, I realized he said something again. I get it.
Like, there she
Just
goes
ignore.
again.
Just ignore it. Just ignore it. I know it's hard to do. But just ignore it.
A reason on everything. Like, what are you talking about?
You know what? I got a question. I got a question. Do you have a wrench? You have a wrench, right?
No. I don't know.
You don't?
I don't think so.
How
I don't
come?
know. Let me have a look.
Huh. Well, no, I'm saying, I mean, I don't know. Why am I
Yeah, I
getting
guess I
the
do.
live stream?
Yep.
I don't want to edit the live. Yeah, I was going to say, just use it at your discretion.
Yeah, that's the last ditch effort, except for with the one person.
I get it. And I'm not saying you should. Are you a moderator or a what's it called? Because if you're just a regular moderator, you probably can't do anything anyways. You have to be
a super secret mod.
Yeah.
I call them super secret mods. My earbuds are dying. I have to switch them. I'll be back.
Yeah, how's that? Oh man. I'm gonna have to get some wireless earbuds. You know what? Every time I go to the gym, I put earbuds in my ear and they're attached to my phone. And when I sit down to do a different machine or something, the damn phone falls out of my pocket and rips the earbuds out of my ears, and the phone crashes on the ground. Thank God it's it's one of those soft playground materials. But I swear that it's so jarring. If you've ever had your earbuds just ripped out of your ears, it's not a very good feeling. Wait, you don't have a wrench, Mister Al Gore? Al Gore?
Algorithm.
Wait, why should he have one? Who is
Why
he?
can't- wait,
I
Oh,
have a new theory.
you kick Bob. He's just being a pain in the ass.
So, guys, we'll be celebrating 2,000 subscribers tonight on my channel. I just want to say that 2,000 subs already.
Yeah.
I got all the proof in the world. He's blind to it.
I
I have
have
a
a new
Facebook
theory.
channel with 4,000 members
Um,
and all the proof you can
Splatter.
imagine.
Splatter. Remember what I said? That's just
Yeah,
disruptive of the whole show.
yeah, no, well, kick Bob then. He's going
You
to keep on
kind of,
continuing.
No,
I
Splatter,
mean,
you're the
you,
one bothered. You need to block him so you can't see his comments. If he's going to keep pushing your buttons and you can't stop responding, you should make it so you can't see him.
yeah,
I know.
That
that's
is
what
the
I'm
only
saying.
answer. You said it's a last resort. It's time for last resort. It's interrupting the show all the time.
And also, you didn't mean to do it, but you kind of stepped on Sandy's moment there. I'm not laughing because of that, but
I know. It's okay. I mean, I don't care about that. I'm just saying,
yeah,
we're talking about
yeah.
2,000 subscribers
Yeah,
tonight,
I know.
and
Yeah, you're 2020, right? Any more than that now yet, or?
I can't look because I'm in the middle of editing clips to send to Hebrew. But what I want to say is, I have a new theory. I don't know where, but it could be possible that somebody with a large following shared my channel, like shared one of the Mandela effects, maybe one of the videos, the short, whatever, and people came to my channel that way. That could have been it. That's all I could think of, at least. I got a funny fish video I'm sending you.
Wait, you mean to Shifty Sunday?
Yes. I'm sending
Because I
3
can't.
video clips. I'm sending 3 video clips to Shifty Sunday for Splatter to share. One is a funny fish video.
I'll tell
And
you what.
2 are politics adjacent.
Is there any way I could email StreamYard or something, ask them why I'm having these issues?
Yes, at the end of the stream.
What issues?
When the
These
stream ends, they
issues,
ask you how the stream went. You can do a thumbs up, thumbs down, and then a box appears to type.
it's such bullshit that I can't share any of my stuff. I have to go to someone else to share. And I'm sure Splatter doesn't appreciate that either. Like he already has to, share all your stuff. Why should he shouldn't have to share stuff on my show.
Well, that's fine.
I should
I
be
don't.
able to do it for myself.
You should, but if
Well,
I'm
no,
here
I'm
to
just
help.
saying, dude, and
I'm here to
I
help.
want you to know right off the bat, I want you to know I really appreciate you. I really do, man.
That's cool.
And
Thank you. Yeah, I'll share if you want me to. No problem.
yeah.
If you need me to.
Ow, dang it. Oh, sorry about
Show
that,
the
guys.
show
I
the
should
show
have
the
muted it
fish.
up. But
Start with the fish at the top. There's 3 videos. The third one just sent. Start with the white mushroomy looking thing. That's a fish tank. Because I think this is a Mandela.
I guess that would be it there. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
I think it's a Mandela personally.
Wow, that's loud. Why is it so loud?
I don't know, but you can lower it.
okay, let me see if I can. Is he? I do gotta say one thing. I do like this video file feature. That's
I don't
how I
have
was
that
able
feature.
to load my video.
Yeah, I don't have that
Really?
feature.
How come
Yeah.
the constellations never change?
How
Oh my
did you?
God, Splatter! We're not talking about flat Earth.
I know, but yeah. Well, like it, Bob, tell him to shut up, please.
No, you have to ignore him. I can't control him.
You
I
have
can't tell. He's not going to listen because he knows it's getting to you. The only thing you can do is control yourself. That's what I was telling Jose last night. You can't make people believe what you believe. You can just present the facts, and then they have to choose to look at them, and they could still disagree. He's always going to disagree with you about flat Earth. He may even be a flat earther secretly. I know you're probably not, Bob, but he may be, and he's still doing it to drive you crazy.
He's
And
trolling
you are
you.
biting. You need to ignore him. It's what I tell Noel. You can't get upset if you're going there. You're going there. You're letting them bully you because you go there.
Yeah, well, I can't not read the chat. That's a big part of what I do is read the chat.
That's why you need to block him then. If you
Yep,
can't not
okay.
look at the chat, you need to block him so you can't see him.
Yeah, okay, I guess so. That makes sense. I know. I just hate blocking people. Like I said, it's totally last resort.
Well, it's that last
Yeah.
resort. It's interrupting all the shows.
Sandy, he's
Yes.
Canadian. He's polite. He's really polite.
I get that, but he's interrupting the shows. That's not polite.
I'm not. Bob is.
No, you also responding is interrupting the show. Both of you are. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, but I'm trying to say it's because
And that's
of
why
Bob.
on that last resort, it's time to block.
Just, well,
It's that last resort. You're both interrupting the show.
Well, whose stove are we on? Are we on the Hebrews?
Yes.
Okay, well, the Hebrew, kick Bob.
No, you can't
I
tell
don't
him to
have a
kick the
problem
person
with
from his
him.
channel.
You're,
Go-Kart Bob has been on his channel for years. You can't tell him to do that.
You need to block him from yourself.
Okay.
That's the only way this is going to go away.
I understand. I just don't like to do that, you know.
I know,
yeah, but we also don't like to get rid of our subscribers because you have a problem with them.
You know what I mean? That'd be like if you, let's say, for example, you were doing a show and I was arguing with one of your subscribers the whole time. See what I'm saying? Like,
what if
that's not fair to me.
No, I got a better example. What if Hebrew hated Ken and told you to get rid of Ken? Would you get rid of Ken, or you tell Hebrew to block him?
Yeah, I hear you. I get your point. But Ken doesn't bug people like this. But
it doesn't matter. I'm saying if Ken hated Hebrew and was constantly goading him, would you block Ken because Hebrew told you to?
I would tell him to stop or leave my channel. I would.
You would tell Ken to leave your channel?
If he didn't stop, yeah, I would. If stop, yeah, I would.
Okay, I'm telling you that's not the right course of action. The right course of action is to tell the person who has a problem with the person to block them. The right course of action is for you to block Bob. Unless Bob stops. Just like we have both told people to do that with Jackie, remember? When people get upset with Jackie?
Yeah.
Have we not done that?
Sure.
We have. You know we have.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but it's I don't start stuff.
I know. I never said you did. I said he's goading you and you are taking the bait.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
exactly what I said. And the only way to make it so you don't take the bait, because you can't ignore it, is to block him so you don't see it.
Well, I've just tried. I don't know how to block him, actually, come to think of it, out of the chat. And I don't know how. I'm clicking on him and nothing happens.
Can we take a break?
Yeah, go take your cigarette, play something.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, people.
Oh, okay.
But I'm trying to block
I appreciate
him.
that.
And I don't know how to block him. I wish
but
I
please
could.
do something. Please.
Here's what you do.
What do you mean?
Here's what you do. You ready? I'm going to
If you
tell him
tap
what to do
on-
really quick before we go on break. You tap on him, go to profile, and then
Okay.
in the top corner there's 3 dots. You click the 3 dots and you hit block.
Oh, but that doesn't have. Oh, it has to be in YouTube, but I can't do it in StreamYard, right?
Correct. You have to
Oh,
go
okay,
in,
that's
you
the
have to go in
problem. I was
YouTube.
trying to do it in
That's the
StreamYard.
problem.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Well, so am I, but you know.
No,
I
I
don't
mean
mean-
I'm sorry to Hebro because he wanted to go to have a cigarette.
Oh yeah, well he can go for smoke. Or did he already?
No, he was waiting for me. He's got to play a video.
No,
I told him to wait. That's what I'm saying. Sorry for.
I'm gonna see if I can. I'm actually gonna see if I can upload a video file real quick.
Okay.
A short one, like 10, 15 minutes or something like that.
Okay.
Maybe 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, I was gonna show this fish video.
You know
Remember, I
what?
got it go. I got it ready to go here.
Yeah, how long is that?
No, they're super short. We gotta wait till he comes back. It's not enough for a cigarette.
Yeah, it's really short. Yeah,
Okay.
They're super
seconds.
short.
I
They're
was getting ready to
shorts.
say that.
3 seconds. Yeah, that's really short.
They're shorts.
I do have a toy review. I'll tell you what, let me go ahead and do that one. That one's 11 minutes. That's good enough. See if it'll load. It should. That other one did. There we go.
Is
Okay,
not
let me,
intended for children or anyone under the age of 17.
Hold on. Of course, we can't play that just yet because I gotta play this. I haven't played this in a while. Oh no, where is it? Where is it? I say. What's that?
Answer all the questions you want. Not a problem with that ever.
No, not funny
Sorry,
names.
I did it again.
Well, that's okay. We're gonna play this, and then I'm gonna go to a
Yep.
break. Why does it keep skipping?
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Today on Hebrews Toy Reviews, we will be reviewing the very last action figure I own from the Batman Forever Retro Toy Collection. Today on Hebrews Toy Reviews.
Here and welcome to a brand new YouTube channel. This is Hebrews Toy Reviews. But this is
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Did you say you can't hear it?
I
No,
didn't say anything.
no one said anything.
Can you guys? Oh wow, I must have a ghost in my house. All right. I thought I heard somebody say they can't hear it. Okay, here we go. I'll be right back.
the 1983 Jump Jetpack. I just broke his crotch. What do you think about her? I was playing tennis with model. They don't remember Daniel.
Hello everybody and welcome to Hebrews Toy Reviews. Today we'll be talking about the last of my collection from the Batman Forever toy line, the retro re Batman Forever BT Retro Collection, Target exclusive,
It's
Two-Face. I don't know if I said that in the pre-intro or
This is
not.
very, very bad.
But anyway, so this will be last of the Batman Forever thing that we're doing. I think I might do. I've got the Adventures of Batman and Robin Riddler. That will be a extra, a bonus feature, if you will. But until then, with no further ado, let's get to the review. All right, folks, here we are. This is the final Batman Forever Retro Toy review, and when we do the comparison, you will definitely see the difference.
Oh my God, can we take this down?
So this is Forever Two-Face. The figure, of course, was based off of the movie figure and the original movie figure, which
I think we're stuck.
I will
Sandy.
show you in a minute. First of all, I got a couple things with this figure. The color here, this leopard patch that's on his suit, it's all wrong. There's actually two patterns when they did the original. The necktie is wrong because it is actually red with yellow and black dots on the original figure, which I'll show you here in just a little bit. This hand is wrong because he didn't have, as far as I didn't have a black glove, or maybe he did and just didn't see it coming. But the original figure actually has a gun in this hand, and this hand is wrong. The thumb is more predominantly like this, so you could do the flipping of the coin action. In the face, well, the face actually looks pretty good. I think I do remember him wearing that glove in the movie at some point. Let's now turn this over. And as you can see, it shows Two-Face right there in front. And here are the figures we've already reviewed. And the Superman figure, that might be next month. Who knows? But anyway, another thing they didn't do is include his weapons. Now, with that being said, here is the original Two-Face. As you can see, we got the... let's put some light on the subject. There we go. Now, you can see it more clearly. And as I explained a while ago,
Oh God.
Yeah, no, it's totally gone.
but
It's
you
hard to watch.
also have
Stuck until he comes back.
zebra print, and the necktie, as I mentioned a while ago, as you can see here, you've got a red with yellow, almost like leopard type spots, I suppose. And over here, and of course his costume is darker, but that they got the face right. This was probably a darker shade of purple when it first came out. The boots. There is one detail on one of the boots. No, if it's without taking figure, you can't really tell.
Oh my gosh,
if
guys, I'm so
that
sorry.
detail was left out. But on one of the shoes, not boots, on one of the shoes, there was a shiny silver looking thing. I think that was indicate that the figure has steel-toe shoes. And as I mentioned before, this is actually using a gun. Now, the gun is permanently
Pew, 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 pew.
fixed in his hand. So,
this
Did he forget that was in
is a
here?
lie. I do like the
Yeah, I
idea.
mean, it's his channel, so
I like this better, where the gun
True.
isn't fixed to his hand. However, I hope they did that for reasons of it's or this and that word. We're supposed to say pew pew or whatever the
Oh,
hell.
you remembered.
that time he did.
But that's, and also I'm not doing that. But if you look closely, it's not on the or this going down his wrist is sort of leopard print. And over here, you can actually see the zebra print that's supposed to be on the costume, or his suit, I should say. And that seems to be the only difference being the glove. And of course, you got all the, the Batman Forever, all the question marks and all that. So, pushing this figure aside, the original figure came with. Oh boy. That was hard to
brand
watch.
new
Bad.
YouTube channel. This is Hebrews
Breaking up so bad.
Well, let me pause it. Yeah,
Hebrew,
there's
you're
so
breaking
much
up. That's the
lag.
problem.
He's back now? Okay, good.
Yeah, and you are breaking
Oh
up
my
so
God.
bad. All right, you're better now.
I'm breaking up?
No, Hebrew was these
Oh,
days.
Yeah, I
okay.
went back to normal.
I thought I fixed
No,
my
I
breaking up.
Yeah,
It's
don't do
this
that again.
It's this damn internet. For some reason, I don't know why, but it only does this when I'm in StreamYard.
It's because your
think it
internet's
might be
too
the
slow
band.
for StreamYard. It's because your internet's too slow.
That's probably true.
100% because that was also the problem with Curiouser. And she needed to upgrade her internet package.
Mine seems to be fine, and I don't have much internet. I don't know.
I don't know if you guys. I got a question for you guys. I know you're gonna. I know you're gonna show that video here in a second, but before we get to that, let me ask you guys a question.
Mm-hmm.
I thought of this when I was outside smoking. I'm like, for some reason, this popped in my head. So, if you could be in any fictional world, I'm talking about like television or movies or even a cartoon for that matter, what would it be and why?
If I could be in any fictional movie or TV series?
Yeah.
Okay. I missed the question.
I don't know. I'd have to think about that a lot longer than a few minutes. Why?
Oh, okay. No, I'm just curious because when I was a kid, I had the hugest crush on, dang it, I had her name, not Elizabeth Montgomery. What was
Alyssa
the other
Milano.
one?
Alyssa Milano.
No, well, her too. I did on her too, but now I think she's just you know what.
Yes, I know.
But yeah. But
a wolf piece of garbage?
Well,
Yes.
yeah, that. But I had a particular word for it that's acceptable in England for some reason, but we say it here, it's very offensive.
Fanny?
Huh?
Like a fanny pack?
No, that's not
like
offensive.
the C
Well, that's
word.
very offensive. That's very offensive in England.
Really?
in Europe. Mhm.
I
A fanny is
I
another word
understand they
for
say it just like
female
Huh.
genitalia, I believe.
oh yeah okay,
Weird.
but they do say that frequently. It's like for us it would be like saying the word fuck.
Oh my gosh, guys. You know when stupid things like smack you in the face and you realize it? I always wondered why a fanny pack was called a fanny pack because you didn't wear it on your butt, right? If you
Right,
open it, it
your
kind of
fanny, your
resembles the
butt.
female genitalia.
Oh, yeah.
Ew,
I never
You
thought of that.
see?
I
I'm still
never
not
thought of
thinking of
that.
that.
I just thought of it too.
Ooh, I'm not thinking of that.
I'm just saying that's maybe where the name came from. Get out of here if that's true. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
that's
I always thought the
possible.
fanny was a butt or ass. I didn't think of fanny as
Well,
anything
I
other than
thought,
butt.
yeah, that's what I thought too. Isn't fanny like a butt?
Yeah, I've always known
A
as a
butt?
fanny butt.
True, but what I'm saying is you don't wear them on your butt. But in England, I believe it's England, they think of it as something else.
I
Female genitalia.
Oh my
I never
gosh.
heard that before.
Huh. No,
So
I
that's
haven't either.
why I was thinking, wow, it kind of actually looks like that.
That is a wild
Open.
thought, Sandy.
You have to
It is a
look up
wild
fanny.
thought.
Gonna have
Sorry,
to.
everyone.
I'm gonna have to dig into that with a British person and see what happens.
Yes, we need
Yeah,
British people to respond.
let's get a British person on here right now.
Yes, we would do that easy.
Who do we have? I think I could think of one, but he's not around anymore, unfortunately. Um, who the hell was that guy? I used to have him on the show sometime. Not Mark, although I do think Mark isn't he from England?
I haven't seen Mark in so long.
You know who I'm talking about, right?
Hmm.
He had a popular YouTube channel, and he would but he was very colorful, very colorful. There was him and there. What was his name? Theron Knight. Am I saying that correctly?
Yes, I have not seen anybody in a long time that you are mentioning.
But you know who I'm talking about, right?
I know exactly what you're talking about, yes.
Yeah. He used to come on quite frequently. Both of those guys did, and then I kind of kicked Mark one time because he was getting a little bit too crazy, and that's unusual for me because, well, you know how crazy I can get, but he got way off the walls, and I was like, dude, I can't have you talking like that on my show. So I kicked him out. But who was I thinking of? I was thinking about I Dream of Jeannie. Who is that? Who
Oh,
who played
Eden.
her?
Eden, what's her name?
Barbara.
Barbara Eden.
Yeah.
Thank
Barbara
you.
Eden. Yes. But I had the biggest crush when I was a kid, when I was a little kid,
Child.
on Barbara Eden. Oh my gosh. And you know what? I don't remember, like, or I mean, I remember her showing her belly button, but apparently she never showed her belly button on the show because that would have been too racy for that audience at that time.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I think later episodes they finally let her, but all the early episodes, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
It was
When did
yeah,
that
it
come out? The
was over the
60s.
belly button. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah,
so
late 60s, early 70s.
you know who else though? I honestly had a crush on Samantha, But Samantha, I don't think she was as pretty as Jeannie. I'm sorry. I'm just saying.
She was married. Well, I guess they both were.
Elizabeth
No.
Montgomery. Yeah, Elizabeth Montgomery was married.
Actually, no, yeah, Jeannie wasn't married. That's right. So they.
Yeah. But man,
I was trying to think
boy.
of some reason why you wouldn't be attracted to one because like your mind said, no, she's untouchable. She's married. You know what I mean?
No. I was a little kid. I wouldn't have known anything about that.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
I
just
was probably
thinking
10 or 11 years old, I guess.
probably younger. I don't know.
But I hit, you know what,
Where's this
pretty
story
early.
going?
I have no clue where we went on this.
It's I just find it interesting. Like I used to daydream a lot, and I would daydream like being on that show or being on the Brady Bunch or like being one of the kids from the Brady Bunch if it were like a real life, family. And I was just curious. I want to see if you guys ever had any kind of like sort of daydream like that.
I think everybody did. One TV show or another, they imagined they were on there, or they liked it so much they wanted to be on there. I'm pretty sure anybody that watches TV had at least one time they did that, if not more.
Well, I'm sure lots of us young boys at the time would have loved to be inside Kit going on an adventure, you know, a talking car. I mean, that was a
Yeah.
novelty. That was a novelty back then. Now it's come to reality. Now they have, the self-driving cars, the talking cars, stuff like that. They
Yeah,
have that now. So it's
exactly. It's not so far fetched anymore.
yeah. The video watch, which
It's post
did you
fetched.
know, by the way, I learned here recently the video watch was actually invented like way back in the 70s,
Oh
like in
yeah.
the late 70s, early 80s. There was a watch you could watch TV on.
Oh yeah. You pull up the antenna too on it.
Yeah.
Of course, it didn't. You had to bend it where you were. Most places it probably didn't have the greatest reception.
Hebrew, we do have the
I
videos
thought
to
that was
watch.
Which
Oh
one?
no, I was just saying I thought that was a
I didn't know if you
Mandela effect at
remembered.
one time. Oh yeah, no, I
That's all.
I
Sorry.
just now noticed you have your Uncle Sam hat on. That's cool.
I do?
Huh?
No, that's a crown.
That's a crown.
Here,
No,
put me full
if you,
screen. Click on,
I will,
put me
I
full
will.
screen.
I believe you, but if you look at it from far away, oh crap!
I see what you're saying, but I'm going to
Um,
show you what it is in a minute.
Wow.
I see it now. Um, let me get you full screen. Hold on. Oh, you know what I did? Okay, never mind. I put the screen on full screen. Well, duh, nobody can see that.
No.
Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Oh man, grilled cheese. Ugh. Anyway. Sorry.
Yeah, we all wanted to
I'm
know
sorry,
that.
Sandy.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Solo layout. There we go. Okay. Describe the crown.
It's a crown.
It's a crown with purple in the middle. You see it?
Oh yeah? I thought it had a letter on it. Yeah.
What's
Well, what's that in the middle?
A crown.
The purple. It's purple. It's like a royal crown.
I know, but I get that, but it looks like there's a letter in the middle of it.
No.
See,
Nope.
I told you guys my eyesight was getting worse.
It's giving you the middle finger.
To the show. Yeah, I would not be one bit disappointed. And oh yeah, your video, not your video, but the video.
Oh yeah, the 3-second video I got like waiting to go here forever.
I'm sorry, man. I have ADHD. I get distracted easily. Remember?
Oh, the next one's 17 seconds.
Did I add you to the? Why won't it add you?
I don't know. Maybe I've been waiting too long. I don't know.
Remove other media. I didn't think I was
The
sharing.
video that
Oh
you
yeah, my
shared.
stupid. Yeah. I'm sorry about that, guys. I didn't know it was gonna be so glitchy.
Sure.
Yeah, listen. No, seriously though, I had no clue. All right, here we go.
Oh no. Okay. Oh no, I'm not ready.
Oh my God, I see your
Fishes
whole
just
thing.
discovered racism. Don't know how, but I think these fishes just discovered racism. Don't know how,
Look
but
at
I
them.
think these
They're
fishes
like
just
fighting
discovered
each other like
racism.
a.
Don't know how, but I think these fishes
That's
just discovered
hilarious.
racism.
You can mute it.
Know
You
how,
can
but
play
I-
the sound. It's just
Yeah.
funny the way they move.
What
Yeah.
the hell?
Whoa, what's this?
What's what?
What is
Oh,
that?
this is it's. They're claiming that's how much pollution or something. I can't read it. And this is just neat to look. They all died at once. Look at that.
Whoa.
All the drones.
Oh,
It
those are
tells you at the bottom.
drones.
Read the bottom. I can't see it.
I feel bad.
Oh, that is the terms of service of popular apps like iTunes. They actually printed out the terms of service so you can see if no one will ever read them. Look at them. Instagram. If you pause, it's flatter when they have the words on the screen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see.
So after the drones fall, pause it.
Drones
No,
came
after
crashing down
they
to the
fall.
ground. Luckily, no one was hurt, but it did
No,
give us a really cool light show. This is
Now, so the pink one is Instagram.
It's the longest.
Yellow
of
is
all of them.
Snapchat. Blue is Facebook. What's that? Text. Twitter is the light blue. Tinder is red. Google is gray. WhatsApp is green.
WhatsApp is like barely there.
Mm-hmm.
But that's still ridiculously long. It starts at the top.
What are people agreeing to? Who's going to read all that?
Exactly. That's what they're getting at.
Yeah.
Who the hell's going to read all that? No one. And then they turn around and say, well, you agreed to this in the terms of service. No. You made your terms of service impossible to read.
Yeah, exactly.
I wanted everyone to see that.
Yeah.
That's all. All right, and the next one is just, I showed this on my show. It's funny.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little too uncanny.
It is.
He moves just like them.
Exactly like it. Especially the guy in the sand.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Proof that Biden was a double the whole time. Well, maybe not the whole time, but
most of it.
I think a lot of it. Now, the times that he fell and all that stuff, I think that was really him. But other times where we saw him, where he seemed like he was a little bit more alive, I guess the term is. That was probably more than likely a double, in my opinion. I have to say, in my opinion, legally. You know.
Yes.
Or what's the other thing that people sometimes say? Allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. There's your word.
So there's that. What else do we have? I wasn't planning on being here long, you know. Just let you know.
That's all I have.
Well, okay then.
I didn't know we were gonna have a show until last minute last night, so.
Oh, I know. I apologize. I just, like I said, I wanted to get my side of the story out And now that that's been out, I can drop it all on my end. Like if there's any retaliation or anything, I'm just going to let it go. I'm not even going to respond.
Okay.
You know, and I think that's the best thing to do now that I've got it.
Yeah, I don't
Now
think
that
you
I've
needed to
got
do
it.
this, Steven. I think you could have just dropped it from the beginning, but that's okay. That's my
No,
opinion.
no, I had to get that out of my system. Not only to defend myself, but also to what's the word I'm looking for? It's I feel like I owed my audience, you guys, and even Flood Mud Ray. I feel like
You mean Boston Ray.
Mud Flood.
And I need you to understand that Cop Cam Junkie was also Ray.
Well, even still, I mean, I feel like I owed everyone an apology for my own professionalism. You know?
Yes. Did you understand what I'm saying though?
Oh yeah. I kind of figured that like after the fact, like before I saw your stream.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, I came in late. It was early this morning actually, and I had to rewind it from the beginning. And I was like, "Oh, it's Andy. That's cool." You know.
Mm-hmm.
But I got mad. I got really mad when he tried to involve you and Splatter. You and Splatter had nothing to do with that. That was of my own doing. The deleting the stream, I mean, that was all my own doing. I could have just I don't know. You know, I shouldn't have taken it down. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
but
that was
like I
that was
said,
my bad.
it's about
Huh?
the fact that you can't fix it. It's done. There's nothing to do. It can't be changed. There's nothing we can do differently. We can't make a stream reappear.
Well, yeah. No, there. I mean, well, no, you can't. What's done is done, and if I could take it back, I would, but I can't. So, you know, and especially not now after how I was treated. You know, I definitely wouldn't do it now. But I do want to admit I was in the wrong lane, and I should have just stayed in my own lane. I just thought maybe we could have a decent, flat Earth discussion where we would share both sides equally, and each of us get in our own opinions about the whole thing. That's all. I wasn't even trying to make it into a debate, and that's what it became, a very vicious one.
I think it's because you were calling it that.
Huh?
You had called it that, so I think that's what they took it as.
It became a debate because you called it a debate.
When did I call it? When did I do that?
When you came on my show and said that you were going to have the show.
Oh. What I mean. But that's not what I
You may not have meant it, but that's what you said, is what I'm trying to say.
Well, no, now that makes sense. See? That yeah. But that's not what I intended to have. I intended for us to discuss it, and I thought it would be interesting. I thought, we would both sides would learn a little something from each other, and there was no ill will intended on either. I mean, on my side, none whatsoever. I didn't mean, or at least I didn't mean there to be.
No,
so
I disagree.
You disagree?
Oh, not with him. No, when I'm reading the chat.
Oh no, not again.
But No, I don't agree with Hebrew. No, I
That was
agree.
very bad timing, Splatter.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know, right? I was like, oh no, what did I do?
No, I just that came out wrong. I'm sorry. No, not you, Hebrew. I got to stress that.
I mean,
You
you're
know?
allowed to disagree. I'm just saying, like, whoa, what? What happened?
No, I was just agreeing with LJ.
I got you.
It just has to be done more discreetly and carefully if you do it again. That's all.
It has to be better planned.
You can't just totally ignore a subject. That's dumb.
But I know you're excited to do your show, Sandy. Congratulations, by the way. And
Thank you. I'm not excited. We haven't talked. Let's talk about something. We haven't had a normal show in a long time.
we've done that.
Because I mean, I'm still working on the thumbnail here. So
Oh,
like,
I mean,
let's
we are
talk.
talking about something, but
No, I mean
it.
like something besides this crap. Something
Oh yeah.
besides what happened. Like
Okay,
anything.
Rehashing, yeah, rehashing is like boring.
I'm gonna shoot something out of a cannon. Okay,
There you
I'm
go.
gonna shoot like. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to say cannon.
I'm not supposed to say shoot
Really?
either. That's okay.
Well,
Can't say that one
I said
either.
it.
you know, let me ask. Okay, let's bring this up on that topic because I know YouTube will allow certain things if it's in a certain format. Like for an example, when I did my toy review, we're allowed to say, GUN. We're allowed to say that. And when people do an animated,
No, they changed it. They changed it to include any time you say it, even the toys,
what
and
about
showing it on screen. You can't even show them on screen.
toy ones?
Anything that looks like it.
I don't know, man. That's crazy.
But honestly, I got to tell you, for that, I don't think it matters for you because you're not monetized.
Well, that's what I'm asking. That's the question. Is it that YouTube will give you a strike if you?
No, it's that you'll be labeled not advertiser friendly.
Can't monetize.
Yes.
I've
not
gotten those.
advertiser friendly. So
I got
instead of
you.
red $, yellow $, which means they show your video to less people.
That sucks.
I don't know if they'll show you to less people because you're not monetized. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. No, they just say can't be monetized, even though
An idiot will always be an idiot.
Well, that was the weirdest thing. Like, I showed you the letter that YouTube sent me, right?
Which one? Yes, the one when you went
That
to
said I
monetize.
was
Yes.
too controversial. What kind of excuse is that?
It's because you
I
talked
have
about
never
the thing.
Well, no, I know that, but that should exclude me from monetizing certain things where I've talked about stuff, not just.
I agree.
The craziest. Ever since when Google bought YouTube back in, I think it was 2008, 2009, somewhere in there.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since they did that, this has not become a very fun place to be. I love doing videos and I love doing live streams. But when they start censoring people to the point where you feel like, oh, I'm gonna get a strike, oh boy, then it's not fun anymore. It's just like going to I won't say going to school, but and then like saying, oh, you can't wear a hat that has beer words on it. You can't wear a hat that has tobacco on it. I mean, that's what it feels like. It feels like we're the kids and they're the parents or teachers, and they're trying to tell us, what we can do and not do.
Yes.
It's ridiculous. Do you remember, Sandy, when you could, like, somebody would make a video and then you could make a video response to that video?
I wasn't creating content then, so no.
Oh, okay. But yeah, that's you could do that. Someone like, let's say the angry video game nerd would make a video. And then if I do a video response of that video, of course, the reason why they stopped it is because the whole monetization thing. Because what it was, you make a response to that video, and it would go on their channel. It'd be on their platform, and then people would see you. They would watch your video because it was tagged with their video. So then you would get all the views. I got over back in those days when I first started on my old channel. I think I had over 3,000 or 4,000 subs. And the only I took a break. And then when I tried to come back from my break, I lost my password. And no matter what I tried, I could not retrieve my channel. So I lost that channel.
LOL.
And now if you look at it, it's only got like 200 and something, or maybe like 100 and something. Of course, because it's been dead for a long time.
Right.
When they quit mentioning it.
Oh my God, Splatter! Go block him.
I know. We told you like 10 billion times, dude.
It's interrupting the show. I don't understand why you keep interacting with him.
Well, it's not just him anymore. It's everyone in there now.
It's because you're reacting. Do you understand that? No one would be talking about it if you weren't.
I'm sitting here quietly, not saying anything. And
I know. That's what the whole point is like, he's what do you call it? Not baiting.
Antagonizing.
Oh, yeah. Baiting. He's baiting you, dude.
And antagonizing, that's another word for it, yeah.
He's wanting you to say something. So don't you realize, like, every time you react, it feeds his...
Yeah, I know all that, but you try it sometime when you're in my boat,
Dude, I have. That when the Boston was saying stuff on Sandy's channel, I sat back and I did not respond. And then eventually he quit saying it stuff until the post, but yeah, so I know. Look, I know how it is to be frustrated. I know how it is when you got people talking in the chat. Me and Jackie fight all the time. That's what that's like. That's disruptive too. I'm guilty of it too when I'm doing that. But I'm not. I'm in the chat though. I'm not on the panel. That's a little different,
Yeah, I know. But I don't want to block anybody unless I totally have to, I don't think I have to yet. If they could just be quiet.
I mean, as much as I like Jackie, I blocked her that day because of what she said.
Let it rest, I say.
I didn't block her. Sometimes you just have to do that. You have to put your foot down. You have to say that's enough. I know that he's getting to me every time, and it's a distraction. So I need to make the hard decision to block him. That's all you got to do. It's a hard decision, but you guys aren't getting along, so. I mean, damn, the room got quiet.
Yeah, it did.
But getting back to your 2 2000 and 2000 and what is it? 2020? 2030?
I have to look. I don't even know what it is right now. Give me a second.
Okay.
I will look.
You did it. You did it all. You did it through hard work.
2026.
You did it through hard work and dedication and your dedication to the Mandela community. We're all proud of you, and we're all glad that you have been here to help us through to I'm not trying to speak for everyone, but I'm sure a lot of people who are new to the Mandela effect are very appreciative when you started the Mandela helpline. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think you're the first to ever really do that, to ever really, invite just any old Joe Schmo onto your channel and let them feel like they're a part of something. Let them not just feel like, but let them know that they're a part of something, that they're not just some nut job who came out of an insane asylum. You know what I mean? Like, you make them feel important. You make them feel welcome is the word I'm looking for. And that's a very rare thing. There's certain people with names will not be named that all they think about is themselves and getting views on their channel and that's all they care about. But you care about the people. You legit really do care. And I think that it shows, and a lot of your subs, they care about you too. Every time, you'll be in some kind of, hot mess or situation or something. There's always somebody that is very generous, that will pull through for you.
Like I said, I literally have the best community on YouTube. I really do. I have the best, and I do consider them friends and family. 100%. Everyone. Everyone who comes on my channel, whether in the chat or on the panel, I truly feel that way. Like, it's not me saying that. I truly feel that way. It's just the way I feel.
But I also think that, you've been, you've seen a lot of things. You've had a lot of things happen. You've been around for, what's it been, 11, 12, no, 8 years? 8 years now?
Wow. Why does everybody think I've been on here a lot longer than I have been?
It feels like it. I feel like we've known each other for at least 10 years.
Well, we have, but that's from like in the chat. We've known each other like 10 years.
Chat. Yeah, chat friends like back in the Scarab Show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess so.
But,
yeah.
But when it comes to me making content, it's been 7 years.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you did it through hard work. You didn't just sleep on your rest on your
laurels.
Yeah.
That's what you're trying to say.
Yeah. You hit the nail on the head on that one. I don't know what the hell's up with my brain here lately. I guess I got too much on my mind. I don't know. But for real though, you've done blood, sweat, and tears, man, to build your channel, and you haven't piggybacked off the back of others. You know what I mean? Like, you did it.
No, I mean technically.
Well, I mean
technically, I started on other channels, so.
But that, as I said in my video, I've done the same thing. But you literally, like, you only had what, 200, 300, 400 subs when you were with Scarab even?
Yeah, 300.
So I mean, you built on that. So even being on his channel, as popular as his channel was, I was gonna say was,
Yeah, I
um,
know.
you had to correct
I
me.
was quick on that. Yeah.
I appreciate that. Um, but no, seriously though, that wasn't him, his popularity. You're the one when you broke away from that and you broke away from Brian. Sorry, but I still like Brian, but you know, you had to break away from that. You had to break away from all these people and you got out there on your own. You did it on your own by streaming and videos and going to other platforms like TikTok and what's the other one?
X.
Yeah.
Also, we're going to be on Spaced Out Radio again.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, congratulations on that too.
Just
Well,
let
look,
it go,
guys.
Bob.
I really appreciate you guys coming on tonight, Sandy. I will be waiting backstage. I might not.
There is no backstage yet. Just to give you a heads up.
Well, no, I know. I'm saying like, if I know I'm hard to get a hold of because I have my phone on silent most of the time, but I will be by my phone looking for your link.
Okay. Sounds good.
And until then, though, I think this is the best that I can do for right now. This show, I did have a good time. I had a good time talking to you guys. I still like to figure out, like, if you could go to any fictional, movie or television world, like, what would it be?
Oh God, I'm thinking. Splatter, do you have an idea?
For what?
The question. Ask him the question again.
If you could be in any TV show or movie, like, live in that world, like, if that world was real, which one would it be?
Jurassic Park.
Oh man, I was just gonna say Jurassic Park.
You people are nuts. Constantly running for your life.
I just the first thing that popped in my head.
I just think it would be awesome to see dinosaurs.
Yeah, if they were real.
Oh, wait a minute. You don't believe in dinosaurs?
No, I don't.
There's bones.
Those are giants.
The bones are plaster, Splatter. I mean, Hebrew.
Yeah,
they're actually mostly plaster, and they'll have fragments, literal fragments, and they will make a fake bone out of plaster and resin, and then guess what they found.
Yeah.
Swear to God.
Anything to deny, the Bible said there was giants in those days, and that's what they find, old giant bones, and they say, oh,
they did find giant bones.
Right.
I did find a fish in the Arctic.
Wait. Didn't they find giant bones?
Yeah, but they deny them all and turn them into dinosaur bones.
True.
But let me ask you this. If you believe in giants, weren't there dragons in the Bible?
I believe in dragons.
Yes, dragons.
Well, couldn't dragons have been what we later perceived as dinosaurs?
Yeah, that is possible.
I mean, I'm just saying, like...
Yeah, you're playing devil's advocate, right? Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I think that's...
Here's the thing. I do think there were some dinosaurs, but they weren't dinosaurs. They were just large animals.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me be clear. And I don't believe that they were on Earth millions, billions, whatever, millions of years before humans.
No, otherwise there would be no bone left. I mean, there would be dust a long time ago if that was the case.
Well, let me ask you this. What about mastodons and stuff that's still supposedly from the Jurassic period or from the, what's that other period? I can't think of it right now, but supposedly those things are from Jurassic period. I'm saying supposedly. I'm not saying I believe they are.
Do you know there's now a Pennsylvanian period?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, there's now Pennsylvania, and I forget
What
what
was
the
the
other
other one?
state is. Mississippian, I think.
Yeah, I think that sounds right. Yeah, Mississippi and Pennsylvania. I remember seeing that. Yeah, it was just weird. Like, what
Hmm.
is this? They just make up stuff as they go. It just proves how much crap it is.
Well, let's just say, okay, we're getting way off topic, by the
Oh yeah,
way.
it happens all
Um,
the time.
let's just say if dinosaurs were real, okay, just pretend.
You
Um,
have to.
well, because I'm talking about fictional stuff anyway. So even if they were real, it doesn't matter because it's all fictional, is what I'm saying. I'm just asking a simple question. Just what fictional world would you live in? Which you
Yeah, I
already
know.
answered, but I do think it would be cool, like if dinosaurs were real, I think it'd be cool to meet one. I'm just saying. Because it'd be like giant dogs, it'd be like, except supposedly they were supposed to be birds, but which is weird to me. Like I couldn't imagine a giant bird like stomping around with great big, hooves or whatever. Feet. I guess feet, not hooves. Birds don't have hooves. But you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, it's just weird to me. But am I the only one who has ever watched a TV show or movie and just imagined myself in that world?
No. When I was younger, I wanted to be on Who's the Boss.
Who's the boss?
But now I would not want to be on TV in the slightest. See what I'm saying? And I would not want to be in a TV world.
Right.
And
That Jim Carrey movie. What was that?
which one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
The
you gotta
one,
be a little.
God Almighty.
no, the one where he was in the world and he didn't know it. And it was a fake world.
Oh,
Yeah,
whatchamacallit?
the Truman Show.
The Truman
The
Show.
Truman
Yeah, there
Show.
you go. Yeah, that's what it would feel like living on a TV show. Exactly. Like, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, that's basically what we're doing right now. We're living in a TV show.
WRTRP. That'd be a good comedy world to live in. Yeah.
Oh, now that would be awesome. You know what I always wanted to do? I always wanted to swim around in Scrooge McDuck's money bin. Like, I think that would be the coolest thing ever. How I know that physically, if you actually tried to dive into money, though, you would die because
Oh yeah, you'd break your neck, crack.
yeah, you'd crush your yeah, you crush your spine probably.
Yeah, it's just a big
But
pile of
in the
metal. It's not a good idea to dive into a big pile of metal.
But in the cartoon world, though, it all looks really cool. I mean, he makes it look so good,
Yeah.
Of course, I know that's just cartoons, but as I said, even cartoons, like even a cartoon, like if you can live in any of them,
In a cartoon, let me think. Let me think. Probably the Jetsons.
Woo, man.
That would be my pick. The Jetsons.
Oh, I never thought of cartoon. I thought it had to be like a real life show.
Well, he said cartoon, so
No.
I went with cartoon.
Oh, okay.
I said it
I was
could be
thinking-
anything, but
Oh, okay.
They probably have a cure for my condition by then.
you know what? I do have a theory about the Jetsons and the Flintstones. I think I've mentioned it before.
Oh, they live at
Where-
the same time. The Flintstones are on the ground. The Jetsons are up in the things.
Yep. I like that theory.
Didn't they have a crossover episode?
Yeah,
They did. Yep. That's why a lot of people believe that they're in the same timeline. And like the Jetsons evolved and the Flintstones didn't evolve because there was a nuclear war or something, and because the Jetsons were up in the clouds, they survived, and the people who did survive on the ground got set back in their evolution. But they're all at the same time. See what I'm saying?
I
And that's why the Flintstones know about modern equipment and Santa Claus and stuff like that, you know? Like, how the hell would they know about Santa? They had a Christmas special.
Yeah, that was strange, wasn't it? They weren't thinking there.
It's like, how would Jesus wasn't even born yet?
Not if they were like back exactly. I don't know what they were thinking. They weren't thinking, obviously, for that
Yeah,
episode.
that was crazy.
That's stupid. Like, yeah.
Like I said, Jesus wasn't even born yet.
Not in Stone Age times.
How could they be celebrating Christmas?
They weren't. They were probably celebrating the birth, the end of the year, the beginning of spring.
Oh, the pagan.
The pagan one, yes.
Yeah.
That would make more sense, yes.
Yeah. But I think Fred put on a Santa hat, though, and everything.
Of course, yeah. You got to ignore it. Just ignore it.
Which has nothing to do with Jesus, but it does have to do with the way Christians typically celebrate Christmas.
But who typically celebrates Christmas?
Typical Christians.
No.
I'm saying like they believe or not believe, but they do the whole Santa Claus thing and Christmas tree thing, and
he means not. He doesn't mean. He means secular Christians who celebrate the secular holidays.
Yeah.
When you said typical Christians, we think the opposite end of the spectrum. Like Mr. Super Sidewinder and Esther, they do not celebrate Christmas like that. They do not celebrate Halloween.
I see.
I don't either. A lot of Christians that I know won't let Santa Claus near their house or whatever,
I see.
It takes away from the real story, and it's just not good. It's like Claus,
It does, but if you, it's like it's for kids. You know what I mean? It's
no, I disagree. But anyway, because it's the first, unless you want to have it's the first lie that you tell your children.
I mean, again, we're gonna have difference in opinions. I'm just saying. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah.
And besides, I do believe it's time for us to go.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay, and I'm putting the stream up now.
All right, you do that. Yes.
Well, you're gonna have to give me time to go to the store eventually tonight.
You go. I need time to get this ready. You go to the store after this. You can go to the store right now. Right now.
I gotta get up and run.
Right now.
Yeah, well, it seems like that. I'm kind of, Oh well.
I mean, you could order. What time is it there anyway?
It's 9:00, just a quarter after 9.
Man, you're lucky. Our stores close about 8 to 8:30. Most of them.
Oh, the store doesn't close till 2:30. I mean 2:00.
Really?
Yeah. But still,
that stays open later.
Saturday shows go on usually till past then, and I end up missing the store.
Yeah. Man, you're lucky though, because most of my stores at the latest they stay open is like 10:00, which sucks because before you know what, they were 24/7. A lot of them.
Yeah, well, I live in the middle of a city, so like nothing really closes around here.
I see.
The corner store does because it's mom and pop type thing, but if a 7-Eleven stuff like that, they're 24. But I don't shop at them. I support the local, the lady.
Yeah.
The mom pop store.
Guys,
The mom store, yeah. Because
I
she's so
did
nice.
do something different. I just saw I did
gives
do
me credit if
something
I need it.
different. I
I'm sorry.
added. I saw everybody everybody keeps saying you should put feed for you page home screen in
What?
your tag. So I did. I wonder if that made a difference.
Huh?
Like the tags on the video, people
Mhm.
keep saying you should put for you page home screen feed,
Oh,
so that it shows up on people's homepage.
Huh?
wow.
I
don't-
did that. I wonder if that made a difference.
Oh,
That
that's
could
why you got
be.
more people, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? Okay, I don't know. I'm not streaming myself, so I don't know what you're looking about. Or you're talking about.
Well, you can hear the accent there.
You said about. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, be quiet. Quit picking on me.
No,
No,
not
I said
picking
you
on
said I'm saying it because you told me you don't say that, and I said yes you do, but not as strongly as a boot. You know, you say about.
Splatter. I have an accent. People tell
We
me
all have accents.
Yeah. People tell me that, and I go, "What are you talking about? What are you talking about?" I'm sorry.
No, he doesn't.
I had to. I'm sorry.
He says certain words that are not standard. We'll say they're accented.
I don't even know what I was talking
About.
He
something
didn't
like
want to
that.
say it. He didn't want
No,
to
I'm just
say it.
kidding.
I'm trying to think of the word that Hebrew says. It's so clearly his area.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
I forget.
lots of things.
No, we
Yes.
had. Yeah, but I've mentioned it before. Can't remember.
And I don't pronounce my B's or my TH very much.
Subject that is not to be mentioned. Are you talking about level Earth?
Oh my god.
Who are you talking?
Stop.
I'm not again.
That's what I'm
Oh.
saying. Please stop.
Oh man. We actually got into a decent conversation there at the end.
No, no. I'll just say what LJ wrote in the chat, and I added to it.
I was gonna say something that I always used to say that used to bug my my daughter to death, and I would do it on purpose because I knew it bugged her. I would say toilet, and then she would correct me and go, "It's toilet."
No, it's turlet.
Turlet. Yeah, I think Archie Bunker used to say it that way.
That's right. That's where I got that from. Turlet.
Yeah, toilet. I gotta go to the toilet. He would also say can a lot too. He's like, I gotta go to the can, Edith.
I'm still racking my brain here.
What's up?
Splatter, I'm sending it for 1 a.m. my time. It's 12:19. Is that enough time for you to go to the store?
What time is that for me? Huh?
That's 40. It's 45 minutes.
Oh yeah, that's plenty.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Cool. All right, everybody. I'd like to say thanks to everyone in chat, which includes Go Kart Bob, Euler Greg. Sorry, Splatter, I didn't mean to mention Go Kart Bob in front of you. I am doing the shout out though. It's kind of important.
I know.
Okay, let's see here. Let me scroll up. I know LJ's in here. Let's hit them. Double SD, the fake one.
Novel.
Let's see. Who did I not mention? I don't think there was that many people in here tonight. Oh, John Nada. There he is.
I guess
Seen him.
Go now.
Good old Stinky. As I say it, because that's how it's easier for me to pronounce. That makes
Doesn't
no
give me enough time for a shower though. Oh, I guess I'll shower after. Can't have too long of a show.
Splitter. What the hell, man? I'm trying to do shout out. You're talking about showers. I got a shower.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
You know what pisses me off? The gym I go to, real quick. Algorithms here, by the way. Um, the gym I go to, their hot water heater has been broken, and you can't take showers over there, and it pisses me off. And I'm like, I mean, if you want a cold shower, you can, but there's only one time I take a cold shower, and that ain't it. Not after I just finished like 2 hours of weightlifting. Anyway, that was my rant. I'll go ribbons in chat, little Cam's in there. Um, I think that's all. I think that's all that came in. There wasn't, like I said, we didn't have too many people.
Noelle was here.
Who?
Noelle was here.
Oh, no, Noelle. Yeah, you're right. General Sorrow was also here. Did you know that?
I'm sorry?
General Sorrow?
No, I didn't. Hi, General Sorrow. Boston
See,
Ray kicked Noelle out of his stream.
Really?
Yep, I'm sorry, Noelle.
That's sinking low. What's the word I'm looking for? Oh, petty. Petty much. Bone breaking action was here. I only kick people out of my stream in extreme situations, like if they're arguing with someone else in the chat, I'll put them in timeout or something like that. I don't think I've ever really banned anyone. I don't think I've had to. That's another good thing about our chat. Both of our, from your side and my side, which is mostly all the same people, but they don't ever really get too bad. Like they don't get, you might have one troll every year, but
you have one troll every episode on it.
Well, almost every episode. But the mines, the 3 mines.
That's the mine. That's the mine.
Oh, is it? Okay. Mm-hmm. I did not know that. Yeah, again, that's, yeah. Oh, Jackie was here. Jackie, Bobecki, Banana Fana, Fofaki. Oh, by the way, happy birthday, Jackie, by the way. I know you said it earlier.
Happy birthday.
And that's the shout out, folks. I'd also like to thank Sandy Diva and good old Splatter 420. And we'll see you on Sandy's show. Sandy?
Yeah.
What time's your show?
It's in 45 minutes. Well, okay. No, it's almost like it's in 35 minutes. Splatter, you should go.
Yeah, I know. I gotta go. I'm ready to go now, pretty much. I'll go to the store and come back.
Go to the store.
Go now. Other stuff later. As long as I get the store and get some pop and stuff. I missed that last night.
Oh man, I got soda right here.
There you go. See, it's different. I don't.
Right. Yeah. Right.
I don't drink alcohol or do anything like that. So I mean, like I need my.
Only thing I do is weed, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't even do that.
Very rarely drink soda. Very rarely.
Yeah, I don't even smoke as much weed as I used to. I just do that for evening. I'm a straight man now.
Well, you realize, I just got to say this to everybody who complains about cigarettes. Smoking the other stuff is worse. There's no filter. Just saying. There's no additives, I'm sure. But there is no filter. The tar still gets there. Just saying.
What are you talking about?
When you smoke the other stuff, Splatter, there's still tar.
No, Sandy, I don't smoke it. I have a vaporizer. I stick it in and it just cooks the THC off at a certain temperature.
That's very good. Your lungs, though.
I mean, but it's not. It does filter out the tar. So that's
good. Oh, totally. Yeah, there's no tar the way I smoke it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even smoke it. I vaporize it. So there you go.
I don't smoke it either. I eat it or ingest it through liquid.
What?
Understood. That's good. But I know people who just smoke it. So.
Well, yeah, no, I used to, of course. I used to have a bong. Even my bong, that was the best way before.
Mm.
Here, let me say this way. My
Bongs.
stepson tells us we shouldn't smoke cigarettes while he's smoking that. And it's like, it's worse, right?
I used to
There's
put
a
2 or
filter on
3.
that. You're just getting just as bad.
Oh yeah, I used to put 2 or 3 percolators with
We're still
water in
live, though, by the
on my
way.
bongs, so it was like very filtered.
We're still live.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we can talk about bongs.
I'm aware.
Thing on here, can't
I'm
we?
aware.
Okay. No, I just,
Like I said, it's been a while now. I've been vaporizing for like a couple of years.
Did you say you were vaporized?
He broke.
I've been vaporizing for a couple of
Oh,
years.
okay.
It's so much better than.
He's 22 years old. I can talk about him now. He's an adult.
No,
So I
I
don't care.
I get it. I totally get it.
Talk
That
about who?
sucks when that happens. Though. Like,
I don't know.
I wouldn't have done it when he was 8. But
8?
22?
the thing about, are we allowed to talk about drugs on YouTube, though, by the way?
Depends.
Yeah. Because,
Okay.
again, it's the end of the stream, 2 hours in, and you're not monetized, so it really doesn't affect your stream.
Yeah, and you're not promoting them. I don't
Here's
think
the thing.
you're not going to be promoting them anyway, so that's also.
Do you wait, I gotta tell you guys something absolutely shocking.
What's that?
You all heard the beginning of my video yesterday, right?
Oh yeah, your rant.
YouTube left the green dollar sign. They did not limit advertiser. They said it was advertiser friendly with the way I spoke.
Oh man, you had like 3 or 4 F-bombs in there, if not more.
And they don't care. They're like, you know what? We're gonna give it to you. Here's a green.
That's great.
Cool.
Green dollar sign. It's crazy.
Imagine getting paid for ranting.
Yeah.
That's
that
awesome.
way at that.
Yeah.
What's wrong with my internet? What's wrong? Can you guys hear me? You're on my phone, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Well, I didn't get paid. There's $0. Oh wait, hold on. Did they take my stream down? No, it's public.
Wow.
That was weird. It had a weird dot next to it, and then now it's public again, and it's fine.
Huh.
Oh, it's still green. I don't understand what just happened there. I thought it was my internet. Ooh, I got 1,000 views on the helpline. 10 cents. That's how much they paid me. 10 cents.
Okay.
And the
Still,
cornucopia one, the through the loom thing, 37 cents. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just saying. You need like 100,000 subscribers to make an income. At this rate, I'll be there by Christmas.
Well, here's what I'm going to do is Cash App, and I'm going to put the Cash App in my stream and see, people want to donate, they could do it that way. Huh?
I said, throw it out there.
Yeah.
Splatter, you need to go. Just say goodbye, hang up, and go.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Right.
Argue with you guys still on here.
But actually, I'm going to go ahead and kill the stream at the actual end of it.
All right. Good night,
I dropped
everybody.
the link in my group.
Good night, everybody.
In my message.
Good night, dude.
Good night. And good night, chat, if I don't see you in my stream later.
I said dude weird. Same way. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, I'm just saying. I'll see you guys later.
Let's
get that outro rolling.
Good night, everybody. And we'll see you next time. Well, we'll see you on Sandy's show, but I'm talking about next time for this channel. Good night, everybody. Do. Wait a minute. Where's the thing at?
Wait a minute. Don't go yet.
Okay.
Hey, guys. Remember what I did for the 1,500 subscribers special just a short week and a couple days ago?
Oh, yeah.
I will be showing people's stuff on my channel, highlighting you guys again, because I said it's going to be a tradition. So you guys are the first to know. I'm about to make a post. Go to my posts. I'm going to make a post where you guys can drop a link to the best content on your channel. Send me the best one without copyrighted content in it.
Wow.
No copyrighted music.
Okay.
And if it's just background music, tell like say mute music, mute video, something, and then we'll play it so we know to mute it. But I'm gonna make a post so people can drop their links underneath. You guys are the first to know.
Okay.
All right. So
It's
all
probably gonna take me a minute to go through all of it because I have like what 2K videos.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Pick one. Drop it. I mean, you can send it to Splatter. It doesn't matter.
That's what I'll do. I'll send it to him.
All right. I'll see you guys soon. Good night, guys.
Good night, everyone. Do 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 do.
Hey, everybody. I just wanted to tell you that as your president, I'm happy to announce that Shifty Sunday is back in a whole new way, baby, and so am I. And you'll hear a little bit of that song at the end of the show, but please sit back, relax, get yourself a bowl of peanuts because they're good for you, and sit tight because Shifty Sunday is on its way, baby. Guess who's back? Back again. Somebody. Tell Joe Biden. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Yeah, I'm back, baby. Trump for the win, for the win, for the win. I'm back, baby. I'm back in the White House, and I'm sitting tall, and everybody knows I'm from Arkansas. No, I'm not. But seriously, folks, good night, everybody. Do-do-do-do.
Do do.